Oh, did the music just stop? I'm sorry. Oh, there it goes. It's looping around again. Oof. Okay. Please no camera. Camera's off, right? Oh, nope, but it's also not. Oh. It's not just gonna grab it. It's gonna be a pain in the booty. There we go. Yes? You grab now. Hey! Oh no, did I just pick a new one? Oh crap, Chew just gave it. Hi, Choo Choo. No, we're not doing that. Go lay down. I need a pen. That's where I left off. Now, I haven't played this since the one time we played it, so I don't remember anything about what's going on, which is super special. Also, I'm gonna move a couple things. Hang on just a minute. Okay, it's a little better. Gotta get things set up, you know, for like just chilling and playing a little adventure game. All right, what are the buttons? Open diary. Draw Fuller out of the store. Okay, as long as Fuller's in the store, then there's no way I can get to the film without him noticing I need to lure Fuller out of his store. I get the impression that we don't want Fuller in the store anymore. Mom in hospital. Latest task. Okay. Close the diary. I need a pen.
A few glossies and a health magazine. Oh well. I'll take the fashion magazine here. Oh, and the auto magazine.
Okay. That looks like pens or something. I can't have those. There's some pens.
I don't want to stop her from doing her job. Right now.
Go lay down. He's so loud when he walks.
At least there aren't any cameras in the patient's rooms. Or in the restroom. We'll have to wait until... I'm not particularly morbid, so...
Oops, I didn't mean to mute it. I just wanted to turn the volume up a little bit. It looked low. Blip. Where'd it go? Oh no, I broke. I broke it. Hang on. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Yep, I broke it. Well, I guess I can just look in OBS and play it. Crap, do I have to restart? I might have to restart the game. I done broke it. Hang on, maybe I can do this way? Oh, that ain't gonna help. Alright, I broke it. Hold on. Affix. God damn it. Oh man. Anytime I click on that display, it just goes to the game instead of the window I want to click on, which is super fantastic. What if I just give it a minute to think about its life? I don't think that's working. Okay, cool. I just broke everything. I'm super having a good time. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this. I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. God damn it. Why? Wow, this is just Jim Dandy. I'm not 100% sure how to fix this. I don't really want to kill the stream. And start again. Well then. I may just have to end it at this point. Because I can't get the Steam window or the task manager window over to hang on. Oh, why? Hang on. What if I turn this display off?
She's breathing peacefully and evenly, but no sign that she's conscious of what's going on.
Where's the power button on this monitor? I was thinking if I can just turn it off and turn it back on. Maybe that would fix it,
No
but
change.
probably not.
She's breathing.
Ah, this sucks. Oh, hang on. Hey, I did it. Got it. Alright, let's try this again. This time, I'm be a little smarter about it. Fact, that's loud. It's like the other game where the beginning music is so heckin' loud. Oh, load.
A few glossies and a health magazine.
Come on.
Oh well. I'll take the fashion magazine here. Oh, and the auto magazine.
Oh, I was having issues with the game and I had to force close it. So that was me just... Yeah. I was just trying to fix it. Some of these older games do goofy things. Alright.
I'd better leave the scales here. What would I do with scales?
I don't know, what would we do with scales? We have soda and sliced bread.
Two magazines. Well thumbed through and a few months old. Hardly any text, plenty of pictures. Just the way those sucker celeb mag readers like it.
Weigh the magazines. Weigh the bread. Maybe Mom wants bread.
No change. She's breathing peacefully and evenly, but no sign that she's conscious of what's going on around her.
The music is so loud. Hang on. I know I did this before. Okay.
The monitor shows my mother's vital signs. Pulse, breathing, etc. No idea if the values are positive.
Oh, let's turn subtitles on too. Why aren't those on? Okay. So, we still need a pen. Apparently.
I don't want to stop her from doing a job. Right now. My mom told me how she feared having to spend the rest of her life in a thing like this, even long after the car crash. Her back was seriously injured, and no one could tell her if she would ever walk again.
That's scary.
Miraculously, I was left unhurt by our car crash. My mom was in hospital for months. My father died at the scene of the accident. I was
Damn.
about 3 years old back then. I can't remember the accident. Nor my father.
I sort of wonder if that's true. His father really died. Alright. To Mom's house. I think we already filled a teapot into a thing, didn't we? I think.
Oh my god. There really is running water here. I never would have thought it.
Smartass. Smartass kids. Oh yeah, see? It's full tea kettle.
True, I've never been much of a cook, but it seems a bit dumb to turn on the stove when there's nothing sitting on it.
Mm-hmm.
The water will start to boil and steam. As I'm not much of a tea drinker, boiling water isn't much use to me.
That's not what I meant to do. We're gonna have to steam open an envelope, obviously.
I'd be better off trying to persuade that motor mouth from the tourist office to call Fuller. Nah, he'd recognize my voice right away.
Okay. Oh.
Mom's into music. That's one thing we have in common, though our tastes are a little diverse. Mom's Beethoven doesn't mix that well with Nirvana or Pearl Jam.
Oh yeah, we already looked at this.
I had a shower here this morning, and Mom laid on a huge breakfast. I ate some of it, for her sake. Huh. Back at uni, I usually don't eat anything in the morning.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here.
What would I want there? I keep my distance from the police.
There was a... Yes, map.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
Look, I've got a few of Fuller's earlier works.
Oh, that's right.
Really?
She wanted to be a
Show
model.
me. Which pictures are by him?
Oh, that one there. Oh, and there too. Oh, and here's another one. Exactly. Yeah, that one here.
They're really wonderful.
It was all just for the money. In reality, he's an artist, you see. But the project here in Biddeford is his real passion. Living incognito amongst us common folks, working on his masterpiece. Can you imagine what an effort it must have been for such a cultivated and refined man like Fuller to play a primitive, stinking, sweaty asshole?
That's true art.
You
Well
should
done,
call
sir.
him. He could photograph you in your car up on the cliff top.
Now?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I've got to hurry, my lady. I've got a deadline to meet in Dallas, you see.
Oh, of course. I'll call from my car phone and arrange a photo shoot.
Oh, excellent. Oh, but don't let him realize that you know his true identity. Who knows what that do to his artistic spirit?
I understand. Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem. Shall we meet here again this evening?
Agreed.
Oh my.
Unbelievable. Hey, Rosie. Hard at work, I see.
What do you want?
The other package for Fuller. There must be photo paper in it.
Could well be.
Well, can I have it?
Sure. Note, please.
The collection note? Yes, I don't have one.
Then you'll have to ask your boss for it. Nothing goes out of here without a collection note. You got me?
Oh, she's a tough cookie.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll back up to Fuller's, I guess. To the side street. Gross.
And there he goes. Now I ought to have a few hours to get Angelina's film and develop some pictures in the darkroom. There's a notice hanging on the door. Back soon. Locked. But I bet that Fuller hasn't checked the back door.
There's our pen.
He definitely doesn't need it anymore. And if he does, well, even better.
That is not what I meant to click on.
Good. I filled it out. One package for Fuller at his address. I hope that does it. It works.
Okay. Cool. So, do we have the film? I can't remember.
Okay, I can develop Angelina's film here. And then make some prints. Let's see, what do I need to develop the film? The film with Angelina's pictures on it, and developer fluid. There ought to be some fixer around here, and the developing drum is there on the table. I'd better leave it here. I can't do much with it outside the dark room anyway.
So I don't have the phone?
At the moment, there aren't any films I could develop. As long as I don't want to develop any pictures, that doesn't make sense.
Alright, I gotta find the film.
That's just the tripod. Of course, Fuller took his camera with him to the photo shoot with that bimbo. I just hope he left the film here. If he did, it might be in the safe in his office. It might be that Fuller put the film of Angelina's pictures in the safe before he drove off to his shoot.
Cool, go over there. Let's open it.
The safe is locked. Of course. Even Fuller worked out what a safe is for.
Shake it really hard, now it'll open.
The safe is locked.
Alright.
Of course. No.
Fair enough.
Fuller ate a microwave burrito with chili chocolate turkey filling yesterday. I didn't even know that kind of thing exists. But it does. What have we got here? The US, Hawaii, something illegible, and Europe. Fuller smeared half of it with his filthy paws. A greasy map of the world. My World Tour is written next to it. A few places are marked. The USA around Utah, Arizona. Then over to Hawaii. Afterwards comes North Africa, possibly Egypt. Then China, and then Europe. Looks like somewhere in Germany. What have we got here? The US. A greasy map of the USA around Utah.
Okay.
I think Fuller took his mother on a world tour a few years back. Might be a kind of souvenir. Nothing stands out. Perhaps this little angular hole on the clock face. Is that how you wind it up?
Well, we do have to go back and get the photo paper. So I think we're gonna need that to print the photos. So let's just do that real quick.
Hey, Rosie. Hard at work, I see.
What do you want?
I wanted to pick up Fuller's package with the photo paper.
No, please. I can't accept that.
Why not?
It's not signed.
Fuller has to sign the note?
Stupid. The mailman, of course. Fuller should ask him tomorrow morning. He probably just forgot when he was posting the note through Fuller's door.
It's not possible for me to wait till tomorrow. Thanks.
Yeah.
So I suppose we can't just sign it, huh?
I've got absolutely no idea what the mailman's signature looks like. And Rosie in the tourist shop will know it for sure. There'll be a dozen or so collection notes passing through her hands every day. All of them with his signature on them.
Well then. Well, at least we got our pen.
Mrs. Biber?
I'll be right there.
Has the mailman been here?
Yep. Puck was here taking his lunch break, but that's already some while back.
Where could he be now? I really need to speak to him.
I'm guessing he's probably in the health center.
Cool.
Hi.
Hello, Mr.
Have you seen the mailman by any chance?
Yes, he was here earlier. He brought your mother some get well cards.
Aw.
Okay. Thanks. See ya.
Goodbye, Mr. Michaels.
Huh. The news of my mother's accident seems to have spread quickly. A couple of people have already sent flowers. So many greetings and get well wishes. I think she's very active in the community, and she's probably got a lot of new friends here. Lots of different people have sent my mother cards. This one's signed P. Puck. Wait a minute. That's the mailman.
Ooh.
The mailman signed it. So now I've got a sample. I think I could forge his signature really well.
Do it.
Okay, good. I've got the original. I guess the signature is kinda half decent. No change. She's breathing peacefully and evenly. but no sign that she's conscious of what's going on around her.
Alright. Let's see if we can go get the paper now.
Hey, Rosie.
What do you want?
I wanted to pick up Fuller's package with the photo paper.
No, please. So how did you manage to scare up the old fart?
Yeah, I bumped into him in the town.
You were lucky. Here, Fuller's photo paper.
Much obliged. A life belt. Years ago, there were pirates around here who used to lure ships under the rocks. They used to light false beacons, and once the ships had run aground on the rocks, they'd row out and rescue the cargo. Biddeford isn't really a port, but there are plenty of boats here. Mostly sailboats.
Real quick, I'm gonna save this. I got a pen.
I don't understand why Fuller doesn't just get this stuff picked up. What does he want to keep it for? If there was a garden outside and not just a garbage dump, I'd have guessed that Fuller wore them to work in the garden. There's clay and earth on the soles. Nothing interesting to see.
Okay. Kind of a specific observation to make about something you're not interested in seeing.
Perhaps the store used to do better before, and he had some savings. Or maybe he bought the new lights on credit. The store couldn't have paid for them, that's for sure. Simple reflex cameras for private use. Nothing special. That's just the tripod. I just hope he left a film here. I'm not interested in the cash deal. Yesterday, when I was tidying up the sales room, there were all these stupid afternoon talk shows on. It almost made me go crazy. Who should I send the card to? My fellow white bread student?
Oh yeah, creepy McGurnigan down here.
I don't want to open the grill. Why should I? With that water in the bucket, it's only a matter of time until it's completely rusted through. I certainly don't need a bucket, nor a load of rusty water. Cheap beer. That's about right for Fuller. I just wonder why he has the crate in the basement. I can't see him coming down here every time he wants to drink a beer upstairs. Dr. Rainbow's Finest, Pearly White 85. I don't think I can recall having seen one pearly white thing in this whole building. The screen is fixed firmly to the wall. It's glued to a wooden pole at the bottom that's held to the wall with 2 clips. Fuller's secret door's behind it. I can't just rip up the screen. Fuller would notice immediately. But the screen can be pushed up out of the way. I just have to open these clips somehow. The photo backdrops are made from some kind of heavy material. The wire cutters aren't going to be much use to me here.
Ooh, okay.
I'm not going to touch that thing again if I don't have to. I don't want to push my luck.
All right. So it's not really time to go into his secret thing. It's fine. Larger water dish, developer container, developer dish.
At the moment, there aren't any films I could develop. That's just the tripod of... I just hope he left the film here.
Like, if you right click, it looks closer at things.
Nothing stands out. Perhaps this little... Nothing stands out.
Alright.
It might be that Fuller put the film of Angelina's pictures. It might be that... The safe is locked. Of course.
Okay, we're gonna
Even
just shake
Fuller
it again.
worked out what a safe is for. What have we got here? The U.S.? A greasy map of the world. The USA around Utah,
Arizona, Hawaii, Egypt, China,
then
Europe.
over to Hawaii. A greasy... The USA.
good idea. But how do I get the laxative into the bottle without damaging the cap?
Didn't the guy next door have some kooky stuff in his store? Stethoscope on the safe. Hang on. I'm a dumb.
Alright, let's see. But I need to get a move on. Fuller's had a clock built into it, so there's a time limit.
Great. There is no way to click out of this.
Hey, that sounds good.
Did I just get it?
Yes, there you go. Aha, a film cartridge. Those will be the photos of Angelina. Well, apart from that, there's just a few papers, a folder, and, whoa, a pistol. I'd better leave everything where it is. As soon as I've developed the pictures and made copies, I'll pay Angelina a visit in the hotel. I could really do with a bit of a distraction. Alright, now I've got everything I need to develop the films. Let's go.
So I'm wondering if he's gonna show up right as we're done, and then I have to escape through the basement?
That's enough. The developer also has to be diluted. The film is in the developing drum. The developer's still missing.
Oops.
Great. Just as it should be. A dish with about half an inch of diluted developer. That would be the stop bath. The film is in the container. I made sure that it wasn't too tightly rolled so that the film is in the container. I made sure that it wasn't too tightly rolled so that the developer fluid can reach all parts of the film's surface.
Okay.
Basically, it's just a powerful lamp with a lens in front of it. A bit like a slide projector, or something similar. The film is in the container. The film is in the container.
Okay.
A bath of diluted developer. I have to lay the exposed paper in the bath until the picture becomes visible. The longer I leave the picture in the developer, the darker it'll get. The dish is about half full with distilled water. The water stops the...
Okay. So
first I have to develop the film before I can fix it.
What do I do? Give it bread? Oh, oh.
A completely normal waste bin. I'll make a note of that in case I want to throw anything away.
So...
That's a photo enlarger. You put the developed film in the top and then lay a sheet of photo paper on the table below. The picture is projected onto the sheet and so exposes the paper at the same time. Good. Now the developer is oxidizing. It gives off electrons, which are then picked up by the silver ions in the light-sensitive layer of the film. The more light that falls on a location, the stronger the reaction, and so the place then turns darker. In short, the film is now being developed.
Okay.
Okay, I guess the film has to be developed now. So, that ought to do it. I'll pour out the developer. Now the fixer's gotta go in to stop the film from keeping on developing. Oh well, that's the end of the fixer. But what was left ought to have stopped the development process. I hope everything's worked.
Who knew this game would be so educational?
So far, so good. The film's developed. That's the first step. Now I have to make the prints. Let's see. I need photo paper and an enlarger. That's over there. Then I need developer. There's still enough in the bottle. The film has been put in. An A4 size package. Fairly heavy. Either it really is photographic paper, or it's full as dirty mags for the week. Ah, nice. 50 sheets of top quality photo paper. The sheet is lying in the frame. The distance of the lens from the paper seems fine for the picture to be projected properly.
Okay.
Then let's have a go. The longer I leave the lamp on, the more contrast the picture gets. Let's try it. Okay, I think that's enough time. I think I should see how the other photo has turned out first, or I'll chuck it straight in the trash. I at least don't want to be messing around with several exposed but not yet developed pictures at the same time. Here we go. I have to take the sheet out as soon as it has the correct brightness. Too early, it stays too light. Too late, it'll get too dark. The photo's exposed and developed. Now all I have to do is wash off the developer fluid using distilled water.
Yeah, I don't think that one came out too good.
Huh. The picture's got too much contrast. But the brightness is good. I shouldn't expose the paper for so long next time. The sheet is lying in the frame. The distance of the lens from the paper seems fine for the picture to be projected properly. Okay then, let's try again. I have to measure the exposure time exactly. Too short and there won't be enough contrast. Too long will give me too much. Okay, I think that's enough time. Here we go. I have to take the sheet out as soon as it has the correct brightness. Too early, it stays too light. Too late, it'll get too dark. The contrast is good and the brightness is right too. But the picture itself is garbage. I can't do much about that. Maybe some of the other pictures are better. Well, at least the exposure and development times seem to be right. I'll try it again.
Okay.
I could turn the lamp on now, but that's not going to do too much if there isn't any paper below the lens.
No, I thought maybe we had to switch a thing.
The sheet is lying in the frame. The distance of the lens from the paper seems fine for the picture to be projected properly. Okay then, let's try again. I have to measure the exposure time exactly. Too short and there won't be enough contrast.
It's the same picture.
Okay, I think that's enough time. Here we go. I have to take the sheet out as soon as it has the correct brightness. Too early, it stays too light. Too late, it'll get too dark.
Oh, that one is darker. That's cute.
The contrast is good, but the picture's too light. Next time I need to leave the paper lying a bit longer in the developer. I could turn the lamp on now, but that's not going to do too much if there isn't any paper below the lens. The picture's developed well, but the focus isn't all that sharp, and the framing's garbage. There's not all that much you can do in the development process when the guy who took the shot was a dork. I could turn the lamp on.
So, am I done? Oh, I can't go there yet. How was I supposed to get there?
People sail out to go fishing or whatever.
First of all, I need Angelina's photo prints. I'd be a joke turning up without them.
Okay, so we did not get what we needed. Eddie, what you
I don't
doing?
want to talk to him at the moment. I bet that's an original radio set from the Second World War. It definitely doesn't look much newer. A proud representative of the last decent generation. Everything after him was the beginning of the end.
Okay, so what do I have to do to change to the next print? Oh.
The developer drum has done its job. I can simply leave the fixer in it.
Okay.
The sheet is lying in the frame. The distance of the lens from the paper seems fine for the picture to be projected properly. The picture's developed well, but the focus isn't all that sharp, and the framing's garbage. There's not all that much you can do in the development process when the guy who took the shot was a dork.
Alright, what the heck am I missing here?
Film and paper are in the enlarger. I have to measure the exposure time exactly. Film and paper... Okay.
I don't want to do the same picture again.
Okay. I think that's enough time.
Wait. Can I just throw it in the bin? Is that why there's a trash bin there?
Here we go. I have to take the sheet out as soon as it has the correct brightness. Too early, it stays too light. Too late, it'll get too dark.
That was way darker.
That won't work at all. Next attempt.
Oh, okay. Give it laxative.
I could turn the lamp on now, but that's not going to do too much if there isn't any paper below the lens. A completely normal waste bin. I'll make a note. The dish is about half full with distilled water. A bath of diluted developer. I have to lay the developer drum has done its job.
Alright.
I could turn the lamp on. The sheet is lying in the frame. Film and paper are in the enlarger.
I have to measure the exposure time exactly. Too short, there won't be enough contrast. Too long will give me too much. The picture's developed well, but the focus isn't all that sharp, and the framing's garbage. If I don't want to have a load of black prints, then I ought to take care of the exposure of the photos first. Okay then, let's try it. Okay, I think that's enough time. Here we go. I have to take the sheet out as soon as it has the correct brightness. Too early, it stays too light. Too late, it'll get too dark.
Too dark.
Huh. The contrast is good, but the picture's too light. Next time I need to leave the paper lying a bit longer in the developer. It works.
Well, okay then. Give the photo bread.
The picture's developed well.
I don't understand. I feel like I gotta be missing something here.
I could turn the lamp on now. The sheet is lying in the film and paper are in the enlarger. Film and paper are in. The dish is about half full with distilled water. If I don't want to have a load of black print. Okay then, let's. Okay, I think that's enough time.
I don't know. We'll do it one more time and see if it makes any bit of difference.
Here we go. I have to take the sheet out as soon as it has the correct brightness. Too early, it stays too light. Too late, it'll get too dark. Yes, I've really got it now. Brightness and contrast are correct. If Fuller only had any idea about photography, then maybe even the picture would be good too. Maybe the next one. This could well take some time.
Oh, that was it?
36 pictures and not one of them actually any good.
It said the first
How
one
can a
was
guy
good.
take a
Why
beautiful woman
why
like
say
Angelina
it's
and then
good if it's
photograph
not
her so
what
badly?
it's supposed to be?
But I can't do much about that. The pics have been snapped and I gotta take them to her at the hotel. At least I get to see her again. And it's also not my fault that the pictures are bad.
Bing bong.
What the? Mrs. Biba? Can I help you, Mrs. Biba?
Oh. What are you doing here? I thought you quit.
Yes. Yes, I have. I'm just picking up my stuff.
Oh, right. Is Fuller there?
No, not at the moment.
Then, can you give him this?
That's what we're steaming open.
Give it to him personally. As soon as he gets back. I gotta go.
Oh, shit.
I feel sorry for her. There's something not right going on here. Could it help me get one over on Fuller? Huh. But I can't put Mrs. Biba in danger. She gives the impression she can't take much more. If I could secretly open the envelope, then I could look at what's inside and put the envelope in the mailbox later. That would keep Mrs. Biba out of trouble. But how can I open the envelope and close it again without Fuller noticing?
We're going. We're doing it. Oh, shit. I clicked the wrong thing. Sorry. I had to look at a thing. Don't worry about it. And then we take our letter and we put it over there. Oh wait, I haven't turned the stove on. I gotta turn the stove on.
The water isn't boiling yet. Hey, the steam could undo the glue. Let's try.
Oh my god. He's so smart.
Steamin'. The steam's loosening the glue. Got it. The paper hasn't torn and the glue still sticks. I can reseal the letter. But first, I want to see what's inside. Holy, that's gotta be $1,500. There's some kind of blackmailing going on here. Mrs. Biba hates Fuller, and she didn't want her husband to see that I gave. It would seem he knows nothing about it. But what's it about? Sex? Ugh, surely not with Fuller. Something to do with the diner, or from Biba's past? I'd love to send Fuller off to jail for blackmail. But first I gotta find out what he's blackmailing Mrs. Biba with. But tomorrow's another day. I'll put the letter in Fuller's mailbox and get myself ready for my date
Ugh,
with
so
Angelina.
scuzzy. Alright, so we didn't really find anything out. I'm gonna put this in the mailbox and then I'm gonna leave the whole thing off with us about to go see Angelina. And then I'm gonna call it. This is bedtime. It's bedtime.
Hopefully he doesn't take
Ew.
too much pleasure in it.
We go here. And as much as I want to continue, we're gonna save it. Leave it here. See, hot scuzzy date. And I'm gonna go. And I want to thank you so much for being here. You are amazing. And I appreciate you. Have a great night. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.